Today's True Crime Time, we have someone who I do have several other videos about, Andrei Chikatilo. And as you likely know by now, these take me a very long time, so if you can like, comment, share, copy link, let me know if this is on your For You page, anything to help me get views, I appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law. Okay, Andrei Romanovic Chikatilo was born on October 16th, 1936, and he lived until February 14th, 1994. He was a Soviet serial killer who was nicknamed the Butcher of Rostov, the Red Ripper, and the Rostov Ripper. He sexually assaulted, murdered, and mutilated at least 52 women and children between 1978 and 1990 in the Russian SFSR, the Ukrainian SSR, and the Uzbek SSR. Chikatilo confessed to 56 murders and was tried for 53 of them in April of 1992. He was convicted and sentenced to death for 52 murders in October of 1992, although the Supreme Court of Russia ruled in 1993 that insufficient evidence existed to prove his guilt in 9 of those killings. He was then executed on Valentine's Day of 1994. He was known as the Rostov Ripper and the Butcher of Rostov because he committed most of his murders in the Rostov Oblast of the Russian SFSR. Andrei was born in the Ukrainian SSR, and at the time of his birth, the Ukraine was in the grip of a famine caused by Joseph Stalin's forced collectivization of agriculture. Chikatilo's parents were both collective farm laborers who lived in a one-room hut and received no wages for their work, but instead received the right to cultivate a plot of land behind the family hut. Families seldom had sufficient food, and Chikatilo himself later claimed to have not eaten bread until the age of 12, adding that he and his family often had to eat grass, leaves, and dirt in an effort to stave off hunger. Throughout his childhood, Chikatilo was repeatedly told by his mother that prior to his birth, an older brother of his named Stefan had at the age of 4 been kidnapped and cannibalized by starving neighbors. However, it's unknown whether or not this incident actually happened or if the child even existed. Nonetheless, Chikatilo recalled his childhood as being blighted by poverty, ridicule, hunger, and war. He also was a chronic bedwetter, which is one part of the McDonald triad, and his mother would beat him each time that this happened. He assaulted, murdered, and mutilated at least 52 people before he was caught and sentenced to death.